So since you guys asked, I am here to do I don't know if I should call it 9.5 or the drop exclusive extra bonus. I don't know. Okay. But this is the review of the bonus footage on Paramount Plus. Speaking of asking, some of you guys have asked for my mom to come back. This is not the season for that. I know my mom literally called every guy out on their BS. Every single guy, but I could never show her this footage. She's out of the country anyways, but not this season. Hello everybody and welcome back to Taste of Reality. My name is Queenie for those who don't know me. The goal was 1,000 likes, but you guys got pretty close, so hey, I rock with y'all. We got to work with the algorithm, okay? The algorithm has to work with us, baby. Before I get into it, please make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. My voice is very low today. I don't know how long this will last throughout the video, but bear with me and let's get into the review. So right off the bat, I know that Wes, Cash, and I need to be friends.
Anytime I went out, like, I was Jamaican. I was from Kingston, Jamaica. Why? Why not?
Ooh, that's hot. If you've been here long enough, you know that I love a good accent, especially a British accent. I love it so much. I don't know why. I can't tell you where it started from. I can't tell you if it will ever end. Actually, it never will, to be honest. But I love them. I'm seeing friend, and that's okay. That's fine. We can all be friends, all three of us. You know, I have a degree. It's not from Harvard, but you know. Just let me be friends with you guys. Okay, let's just be friends together. Yeah, speaking of those two though, I'm not seeing anything more than just friendship, which was what I personally expected. I know we were rooting for Cash. We wanted her to find something romantic, but the batch of men right now, it's just not it. Turns out Isaiah is whack and Amy is a G.
If he would have just kept it 100 from the beginning, from the coupling, and just not moved the way he did, kind of sneaky, kind of snaky, kind of slimy, then I'd feel different.
He later on has a conversation with Cash talking about he thinks that he was forcing it and stuff like, and I'm just like, so why? Okay, this is going to sound duplicitous, but I'm going to say it anyways. So why try if you feel like you're putting it on, you know? But then of course you wouldn't know unless you do try. But I think that there was a better way to go about it than being like hella affectionate, knowing that you're doing more than you normally would when you're into somebody, right? That's just my opinion. And Amy is a G because when he said, let's, you know, see what's still here, and she was like, I can't do that. Not only am I still thinking about Jeremy, which that's just sad, but that's my friend. And this situation, I don't want to be in it. The way that it was handled made me feel away, and I'm not going to put myself back into it. So I appreciate her for doing that. But back to the Jeremy thing. Can somebody explain what it is about Jeremy? What is it? Because I'm not understanding. I don't see the pull. I don't get it. At the end of this conversation though, she goes and rehashes with, I forget who she was talking to, but basically now she thinks he's shady. Giovanni thinks he's shady. Shannon definitely thinks he's shady. And I mean, here's the thing. They see a lot more than we do. They are with each other 24/7. So if they say he's shady, I believe it. Corey is coming up with a game plan.
You can just as easily grab her and flirt with her and kiss her, and you know what I mean? Like, and you guys are sharing the same bed. Obviously, you have that advantage over he does.
I want success for him, but he is just too passive. I said this yesterday. I'm reiterating it again today. You cannot be mad when somebody gets taken from you and you weren't doing enough to keep them there. Of course, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how much effort you put in. If the person is not into you, they're not into you, right? But don't let them forget about you. And I feel like we're forgetting about Corey. Even in the challenge, who kissed? No, it wasn't even a kiss. She was there to grind on Jeremy, and his face was just, it just looked defeated. It looked like, what's the point of trying? And it's like, this is when you try the hardest, because at least if you try and then it doesn't work, you can't say, well, maybe I could have done more. I would rather he put his all into it, because he likes her and she likes him. If it was one-sided, then I'd have a different opinion. But put your all into it, and if it doesn't work out, then it doesn't work out, but at least you can say you tried. Florida did say that she's not going to give either of them affection until she makes a decision, and I appreciate that, but I'm pretty sure her decision is going to go towards Jeremy, mainly for the fact that Jeremy is putting in that work, but also because I do think that she lights up a little bit more around him. Still don't get what it is. I don't understand. Shannon and Josh get the hideaway. They then did the nasty. Yeah, I don't really have much to say about that. She said that she's not she's not one to kiss and tell, but did everything except demonstrate exactly what they did. I'm like, girl, save some stuff to mystery, dang. But yeah, they had the hideaway. It was cute. There are a couple that I'm kind of forgetting about. Kira and Will, I'm kind of forgetting about them too. Cinco and Trina, I'm forgetting about them. I think like once people really get settled in, you forget about them. But it's the ones who are still trying to figure out their place in here that take our interest, so it makes sense. Olivia said she would rather stick it out with Giovanni than pursue things with Slade.
That I'm just like really not interested in him because, yeah, I'd rather spend time with you. That's what I think. That's my morning chit chat.
As long as you don't break my boy's heart, okay? Do what you got to do. Take as long as it takes for y'all to really build that bond, sure. But if you break his heart, I swear. And not to say that he can't break her heart, but like, it's clear that he is heavily invested into this. And if anybody is going to be hurt coming out of it, it's going to be Giovanni. Oh, my baby. Oh, my heart breaks for him. I'm going to believe what she's saying because somebody came in who is her type and she was like, at the end of the day, a type is a type. If personality doesn't vibe, then it's not there, which is very true. She's saying the truth. So I hope that she sticks to it. And I hope that when her mind changes, she's able to be open with Giovanni and, man, soften the blow because it's going to be a doozy. Slade ended up leaving. I forgot to say this. Slade ended up leaving anyways because of personal issues. Yeah, they didn't really explain what it was. But yeah, he's no longer in the competition. Yeah, kind of sad to see him go. I wanted to see a little bit more about what he's about. So there wasn't really much that I could take away from the challenge that happened, except for the kiss between Wes and Amy led to this conversation.
Despite the situation that we're in, if I had to go home because I didn't make a connection with anyone other than you, that would be much better for me than being coupled up with somebody that I consider a friend.
Even after Jeremy basically swerved her, even after Wes put himself out there, Isaiah stuck his foot in his mouth, she's like, I'm still going for Jeremy. Why? I feel like it's okay to just be single or like just be in a friendship couple because Jeremy, no. And if I'm thinking about the recoupling and it's the women choosing, if what's her name? If Amy goes first, I do think she's gonna pick Jeremy. And if Florida goes first, I still think she's gonna pick Corey because I think she wants to kind of have her cake and eat it too. But in my opinion, Jeremy's gotta go. I'm tired of him. Most likely Isaiah's gonna go just because he's been showing traits of shadiness and I don't know if anybody's trying to deal with that right now. But yeah, Jeremy, what do we gotta do, guys? What do we gotta do? His time is up. Cash has expressed again that she's having a hard time in the villa.
With Wes, it's like I would be his second option again, just like the Cinco situation. Like I would be the girl he goes after if he can't have Amy.
It's tough, man. It's tough to constantly be seen as a second choice. It's tough to have people come in and you get excited and then it doesn't work out and then you still have to look at them even after the fact. And it's hard. But it is true that she has had her wall up, rightfully so. And so has Olivia, if we're being honest. I feel like because Giovanni's presence is so demanding that she doesn't really have to work much. Like he's into her even without getting too deep with her. But it's true that she's been closed off. I do think that she's been closed off. So the two of them made a pact to open themselves up wholeheartedly, to allow themselves to let the chips fall where they may. If they get hurt, they get hurt. And if it's successful, then it's successful. And I like this pact because I really want to see Cash like give us, I want to say vulnerability, but she has been vulnerable. I don't know. I just want to see more of Cash, okay? Whatever. And I want to see Olivia really put in the work when it comes to Giovanni. Like, take some initiative. You've now like stated your claim for him. Do something. Do more. So as you know, tomorrow is the recoupling. We're just going to have to see who goes home, and it better be Jeremy, even though I know it's going to be Isaiah. Oh, God. When is the vote? When's the vote? Have you guys downloaded the app? Because you need to be not voting for Jeremy so he can go, okay? Until then, please make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow.